Ladies and gentlemen, the side has been partially rebuilt. 6 new signings in the January transfer window episode yesterday. Worth your watch if you missed it. We're trying to push on in the league here. We're sat in 10th. We'd love to we stand the chance of, very much so, getting into the top 8 this season. Although, not really going to get any higher than that, as you can tell by the league table there. But secondary to that, or maybe even primarily in front of that, we have the potential to try and win the FA Cup this year. We've been fortunate in the draw so far with Coventry and Queen's Park Rangers, and I'd quite like to give it a go to try and win the FA Cup this year to give us the chance of Europa League football next year, which is something we certainly won't have via a league finish. Gift Orban gets a start here after his new loan signing, and we get a win. NDI with an 87th minute winner after scoring in the second. So 2 minutes from the beginning and 3 minutes from the end. Iliman Ndiaye helps us get 3 points against relegation threatened Leicester. We also have Manchester United to come today, but I'm a bit apprehensive about playing that one after losing 6-1 at Old Trafford earlier this season. So we'll play Queen's Park Rangers and we'll play Palace, and then we'll see what else is going on with regards the FA Cup, provided, of course, we beat Queen's Park Rangers, which we would very much like to and very much expect to. No Dominic Calvert-Lewin for 4 weeks, so we won't see him back until the beginning of the next episode. Oscar Bob wants to play, and, well, to be honest, he's been pretty good in his loan spell so far, so I think Oscar Bob will start against QPR, even though Dwight McNeil is on his way back from injury. Do please drop the video a like if you're enjoying the save so far and would like to see more of it. Make sure you subscribe to the channel with a notification bell ticked, and you won't miss any of it at all. Saying thank you to those of you on the board behind me for your continued support on stream and in the comment section as well. Daniel, El Hayes and Isago today. Do keep those comments coming with your feedback. We've obviously tweaked things multiple times throughout the season thanks to your feedback in the comment section, so do keep that coming. It's very much needed. You guys that have been watching me for a while pretty much know by now, I don't really know what I'm doing. I just kind of fumbled my way through. And you guys very much come in handy with your feedback, so do keep that coming. Right, regardless of any fumbling, we're hoping to not fumble our progression in the FA Cup. Queen's Park Rangers away. I think this is going to be Dwight McNeil saying, "Can I play, please?" Sure. A 4-2-3-1 for Queen's Park Rangers as well, just like Coventry in the previous round. Jake Clark-Salter, Jimmy Dunn, a centre-back partnership. You'll, of course, know Jack Colback from his time in the Premier League. You might know Elias Chair's name from some headlines. Karamoko Dembele as well is a player, obviously, you'll be familiar with from previous career mode potential Wonder Kid level lists. Not really ever fulfilled that, has he? Dwight McNeil's first action back from injury is to Messi's first touch-up. Thanks, Jack. Jack? Dwight. Mikolenko driven to Oscar Bob. Orban will go back to Bob. And Ndiaye's in the middle. Good dribbling. Really good dribbling, actually. Gift Orban available on the edge of the box here. Out of your feet. Good acceleration from Gift there. Try and get me into the box here. Acceleration again, and a sharp turn. Oh, I tell you what, I'm enjoying Gift Orban. He's only on loan, but at the minute, he's playing very well and putting himself maybe in the shot. Stay on your feet, Ainsley, you absolute melt. Putting himself potentially in the shop window for a purchase next season. We are looking to, or contemplating, almost certainly, I think, definitely going to sell Beto in the summer. So we will be looking for a new striker, but it's a case of whether we set our sights higher than someone that is about at Gift Orban's talent levels. Orban only 75 rated, and if we're really genuinely to take this Everton side to the next level next season, we're probably going to be aiming a little bit higher than that, aren't we, with our ambitions? But if he plays well continually, then I will consider him, because sometimes ratings aren't everything, are they? Someone that's lower rated can play very, very well indeed, and someone that's lower rated... someone that's low rated can play very, very well indeed, and someone that's high rated can play absolute dog shit. Like Beto, who's 78 at the minute. Orban. An assist surely here for Iliman Ndiaye. No, good save by Nardi. Making quite a good partnership at the minute up top, these two. I am impressed. James Garner's up, but the ball's over the bar. Mikolenko to Danny Ceballos. Spread it. Lovely ball. Dwight McNeil has Ndiaye in there, and Orban's over the top. First time on the volley. I really like Gift Orban. I am impressed. Very impressed. He was begging for it then as well. Dwight McNeil. Turns well. Orban. Goal. And that's been coming. First half. Stoppage time. And Gift Orban is very much a player we're going to enjoy using, I think. Oh, yeah. I always forget that Dwight McNeil isn't actually that quick. Danny Ceballos. Forward to Gift Orban. Work it out wide to Iliman Ndiaye. Then maybe look for him again. Orban first time for a second time. Ooh! Outside of the post. Very nearly making changes here. Koki Saito coming on for Karamoka Dembele for them. A triple change for us, hopefully, to see the game through. And Ceballos. Oh, I'll tell you what, that pinged pass is so effective, isn't it, at times? Here's Mangala. Steps away really well. Gift Orban. His footwork is next level. It might be because we're playing a championship opponent, but that touch and then second touch to set before the shot is really impressive. First touch is very good, and then he does have the first touch play style actually, doesn't he? And I think that's making a big difference here for Gift Orban. I'm really enjoying him. I genuinely am considering, even after just this one performance, buying him next season. We will have to wait and see how well he plays longer term, but he's definitely putting himself in the shot window well. Mengi takes the free kick short. Danny Ceballos. Just lay that in front of Mangala, who could set Gift in for a potential hat-trick chance. Or maybe an assist. Or maybe, as the case may be, absolutely nothing. Well, oh. I might have had another chance. It's a 2-0 win in the 4th round of the FA Cup. We're through to the 5th. And that was, again, as straightforward as we might have liked it to be. Huddersfield in the draw there. I saw them win 2-0 against Portsmouth. So there is still some lesser opposition we could face in the later rounds if we get lucky with the draw again. So now watch us get Manchester City. Rejoin first team training sessions. So he's not going to be fit to play yet, but he is available soon. Well, that's what we want, ultimately. That is what we're hoping for. We have been drawn in the next round of the FA Cup, and it is drawn against... Oh, what are the chances? What are the chances? I asked for Huddersfield, and I got Huddersfield. Oh, no, we don't want to be simming there, thank you. I want to press that button. We could have gotten Birmingham of League One. We could have gotten Millwall or Watford of the Championship. We could have gotten Sheffield United of the Championship. Fucking stupid change of the buttons. We could have gotten Wigan of League One. Or Derby of the Championship. Or, of course, any of the Premier League sides that remain. But we got Huddersfield. We're getting very lucky. Very lucky with our FA Cup draws at the minute. Is this the omen we need to potentially go and win the whole bloody thing? We'll play Palace. We'll sim Man United. We'll play Brentford. Crystal Palace's starting lineup has a 5 back. We do not do well traditionally against such defensive sides. Adam Wharton and Daichi Kamada there in the midfield with Eze, Mateta and Ismail Assar as the front 3. Czech Toure as an option on the bench if they want to go even more defensive, which obviously we hope they don't. Orban continually starting up top after that fantastic FA Cup performance, which hopefully he can replicate. Certainly more difficult opposition here, even though we're playing away from home in South London again. It's Tyrek Mitchell. Straight through the middle to Mateta. It has Ismail Assar here. Little deflection to Adam Wharton. Sharp turn is Eze. Rides the challenge. Doesn't ride the second one, but they'll take the first one. Will they take it quickly is the question. No. Eze, though, with a set piece in a really promising position. I'm expecting him to go for goal here. And he is. And hasn't he ever gone for goal? Eberechi Eze proves exactly why we bought him at Man United. Although he never did that for me. Crystal Palace lead by a 1-0. And quite frankly, it's worth another watch, I think, unfortunately. If I jump with a wall, do I maybe get a block on it? I don't think so. It's unsavable. It's just world class. He'll play it in again. Ndiaye just hanging back there. He's actually the false 9 at the minute, isn't he, in the 2 roles of the strikers. So, oh, lovely turn, though, there. And an equalising goal. Iliman Ndiaye. That'll do. 1-1. How's that for a response? 11 minutes in at Selhurst Park. There's been 2 goals already. Garner. Well, that was rubbish, wasn't it? Both centre mids on either side of him. Neither could get the ball off him. Thankfully, Brantwaite, never mind, takes it away from Mateta, who just took it back again. Kamada, quickly to Eze. No. He's going to go all the way, isn't he? Don't you even think about it. Thank you. Oh, panic stations there a little bit. You know what the referees can be like in the game. We get away with it. Looking for Orban through the gap. Touch. Ref, push in the back. The referee agrees. Ndiaye's with me here, and Mongala was making a decent run. Here he is. Mongala. Their 5-back is always difficult to get the ball around, so if you could do it from a quick free kick, then why not go for it? Dwight McNeil, back to Jimmy Garner. Garner, that is rubbish. Maybe he just wasn't very good in previous saves, and that's why I didn't buy him. This is Ismail Assar down the wing for Palace. It's been pretty relentless and unstoppable down that flank. And Adam Wharton. And Mateta turns. And Eze's there. Crystal Palace have themselves a 2-1 lead. Eze at the double. Coming back to bite me from the previous save. He's South London and proud. And Palace are 2-1 up. Nearly getting past it. Come on, Jack. Nice tackle by Mitchell. It will be our throw, though. Take it quickly. Take it quickly. Come on. Ooh, a little 1-2 maybe. And Orban. And Orban again. It's wide. Needed a quick response for a second time and weren't able to get it. I'll make some changes. Here's Eze on a hat-trick now. Oh, fine. Oh. He just wasn't making any decision to change direction at all. So I was like, fine, I'll just make it for you. Slide in. Ismail Assar is a tricky little dribbly bastard. That was really difficult to deal with. Jimmy Garner's gotten away well. I need Bob to make me the run. And he has. Here he is in behind. Munoz closing me down. Looking for Orban in the middle. Gaze up. Is that going to bounce? No, Kamada with a great first touch. Mateta. Over the top to Sarr. It's the right decision rather than trying to slot him in on the floor. And Ismail Assar is just too quick for me. And very much could have scored to seal the game. Arguably should have done. Oh, I was powering up to switch that to Jack Harris and then couldn't make the quick decision to play a hard pass. Have to, of course, power it up first. Kamada, they're going to take it quick. No, they tend to not to, so I'm told. Is he going for goal here? I know you scored a good free kick, Eberechi, but don't get carried away, mate. You're not that good. Go on, Gift. Orban in behind. Get away from Gay. It's good. Ceballos. Danny Ceballos. Danny Ceballos? Danny never mind. Ah. I thought for a brief moment we were about to score a fantastic equalising goal in stoppage time. We weren't. We didn't. We still could, though. I have to get this forward quickly. And Ndiaye can make me the run. And he's made a run, but it's not the run. All right, we'll lose then at Selhurst Park. We've had some games where we've gotten very fortunate sim-positive results. So we do have to take the occasional defeat on the chin. And to be fair, Palace were just hard to break down with a 5-back, and they've done a job on me. The free kick was mwah. And their second goal was well put together too, so fair enough. Well, it's match day against Manchester United. They are second in the division. We're still 10th, but 8th place just got significantly further away. That is now 6 points to Fulham. We do have a game in hand, though, but I think it's this one against Man United, so let's not get too carried away, shall we? Brentford are down in 18th at the moment, so that hopefully will be... Well, I say hopefully will be a bit more of a straightforward game. Last time we played Brentford, they were really tough. With Mbermo and Wissa up top, I didn't really deal with them at all, did I? And we lost by a 1-0. We lost by 6-1 against Man United, though. And quite frankly, that's probably going to happen again, whether I play this or sim it. So we'll sim it, and I'll try and get payback on Brentford, because I don't feel like payback on Man United is coming whatsoever. 2-2 draw. NDI in the 87th minute. We'll take it. Garnacho and Shaw for them. Jesper Lindstrom with a goal out wide as he started for the first time in a little while. We will take the point and be very, very happy with it. Brentford in 2 days' time. We're going to have to rotate a little bit because of stamina, I'm sure. But it is a game we stand a chance of winning. Brentford also in a 4-4-2, similar to ourselves. Mark Flecken in between the sticks. Aaron Hickey, Ben Mee, Christopher Ayer and Rico Henry, Kevin Scherder, Matthias Jensen, Josh De Silva and Brian Mbermo on the left, with Gonçalo Ramos and Hugo Duro up top. 2 new signings for the Bees. Hugo Duro was on our shortlist as a potential striker for next season. Now we'll find out how good he actually is. We've had to rotate a little bit for this one because of stamina after the Man United game, but after getting a point against Manchester United, I don't mind that. I think this looking for Beto if he can get there quickly, which he can't. Garner does actually get to that quite well, but unfortunately not able to find a teammate with a header. Brentford have always been a bogey team for us traditionally on the channel, but let's hope that's different now. Oh no, yeah, you just saw it there with Garner. Some weird shadowing going on. Orban through the gap. Touch is good. Turn is good. Skill is good. Gift Orban. I want to buy this man. He's really bloody good. Everton 1, Brentford 0. What a player. Mangala with the tackle. Garner and Orban out to Dwight McNeil. Waiting for Beto to get in the box. Flick it. Good lad. Harrison for 2. He's got to hit the target. I know it's on his weaker side and it has bobbled up, so maybe I'll let him off, but you really expect him to hit the target there. That's a great ball. Lovely touch and turn by Gonçalo Ramos. He's just run straight through the middle and Ramos surely will finish here. No. Takes far too long on it. Pickford out at the toes of the man and puts a stop to it. That was just as it wasn't good enough from Harrison. That wasn't good enough from Gonçalo Ramos. That's not what they bought him for, or brought him in at least. Don't know whether they bought him or loaned him still. Dwight McNeil in behind. Beto's just loitering. And here's Orban. Oh, gift! That was one! It's 2-0. And well, Jack Harrison just came out of the crowd through the advertising hoardings. That was bad from the goalkeeper there. Really, really bad. If that scored against me, I'm furious. I think what it's done, because it's taken that deflection, it's committed the goalkeeper to a certain animation because of the original direction of the shot. And it's registered him as not being able to react to the deflection quick enough, when actually the deflection happened so early on in the shot's trajectory that really the keeper should have and would have been able to adjust his feet to deal with it. It is a bit of a gift, but it's one that we will gladly receive. 2-0 up against Brentford here, and Gift Orban with another brace. Harrison. Orban just goes short in there. Jimmy Garner through the gap. Oh, he's swinging a leg at it to get it over to Dwight McNeil there. Josh De Silva into Gonçalo Ramos. Trying to tempt him to come central there so that we can get the ball off him. Josh De Silva. Gonçalo Ramos again. Again, apologies about the flickering. There's a visual thing with the floodlights here at the G-Tech, I think. That's a lovely ball. And it's a good turn. They just take too long. Brentford get themselves in good positions, but their strikers just don't take the shot quickly enough. I could have sworn I turned there and he didn't get any of the ball, but apparently he did. Ramos offside here. Brilliant get away from the defender. I struggled to deal with more Wissett and Mbermo, but Duro and Ramos still make a good strike partnership for Brentford. Gonzalo Ramos. Patterson trying and failing to win it off him. We'll give it another go. Never mind. Johan Wisser in behind. Wisser back to Gonzalo. And Jensen. Consolation goal for Brentford? No. Third goal for us? Maybe. Go on, Beto. Go on, Beto. What is the keeper doing? Oh, what is Beto doing? Oh, it's got to go in. It's got to go in. I have no idea what Flecken's doing there, but we'll take the 2-0 win. So I'm glad we didn't need that to get a positive result. That is solid. These loan signings are mwah so far. We might not have had a spectacular window in terms of high-rated players coming in, but every player that we've signed on loan and that we've brought permanently has made a difference. Maitland-Niles has been solid at right-back. Obviously, we've had fantastic use of Gift Orban so far, who seems to be an absolute god. Mengi's been rock solid. Fresneda's really good at right back as well. Ceballos has been spraying it in midfield when he gets the chance, and Oscar Bob has a couple of assists, and that pace really does make a bit of a difference out wide. But the standout is Gift Orban so far. Ooh, we do like him. Very much so. We may well look to make that permanent in the summer, perhaps. Being told about scouted players. Let me guess. A youth player that I didn't know existed because you didn't tell me that my scout is back. Has been signed by someone else. We've got not as busy a month in tomorrow's episode because we've got the FA Cup game against Huddersfield and then just 2 Premier League games as it stands. 76-94 potential. Hello, Jordan Small. Oh no, he's the guy that's gone. That's annoying. So we might end up with 2 FA Cup games tomorrow. If we do, we'll probably sim the game against Arsenal, in all honesty. 62 handling, 65 reflexes. That actually might not be too bad. 6'4" as well. We'll sign you. The rest are all rubbish. So so far, so good in the FA Cup. And this next one is the 5th round, which is effectively the round of 16. And then we'll be in the quarterfinals after that. It's not Arsenal. It's Wolves and West Ham. When's the Arsenal game then? Ah, yes. That month of April. Yikes. So Huddersfield, Wolves and West Ham tomorrow. Unless it's Huddersfield, Wolves and someone else. As well as West Ham tomorrow. Wait and see who we sim and who we play. We'll definitely play Huddersfield. I don't want to risk simming the game in the FA Cup now that we've put ourselves in a really, really, really good position. I'm sure it's the round of 16. Yeah, it definitely is. Put ourselves in a really good position. With in 10th in the league as well. 2 points off Fulham in 8th. 2 points off Fulham in 8th. We're only 7 points behind Chelsea now. And Aston Villa in 6th, although they've both got games in hand. Don't get carried away. Don't get carried away. But we're having a much better season here than we anticipated that we would do when we started the season, didn't we? Switching back to this 4-4-2 has really brought the side alive again, hasn't it? It's very rare that a 4-4-2 works in the Premier League, but this save has been the exception so far. Hopefully you'll join me for tomorrow's episode to, fingers crossed, get ourselves through to the next round of the FA Cup and maybe even higher in the Premier League as well. Drop the video a like, subscribe to the channel, come and join me on stream, all the links are in the description, and I'll see you next time.